4 or 5 years ago when the Model Y came out, it was in such demand, people were paying $10,000, $20,000 over MSRP for used ones. I was there, I know it. I was in the car business, and I saw the pre-owned market. We were buying and selling Model Ys just like a lot of other dealerships, and they were selling for $60,000, $70,000, sometimes $80,000 depending on the mileage and the options and features. Completely different in 2025. The Model Y has moved on to be the best-selling vehicle in the whole entire world for 2023, 2024. Tesla was able to push through those supply restraints, semiconductor restraints, limiting production, and now there are millions of Teslas, especially Model Ys, on the road, being it the best-selling vehicle in the world. So now in the pre-owned market, they're all over the place and more affordable than ever. Hi, this is Joe from Scarff, and today we're going to talk about this 2022 Tesla Model Y long-range all-wheel drive. This is an all-around fantastic vehicle for a lot of people. It is a compact, but since Teslas are EVs, they're not hamstrung by the conventional design of internal combustion engine vehicles. They don't have an engine, they don't have gas tanks and exhaust systems, wiring, emission control systems, drive shafts. So that frees up a lot of interior space for us. You have a lot more space in the Model Y than a comparable size compact crossover SUV like the Honda CR-V, Nissan Rogue, Toyota RAV4. But really the Tesla Model Y does not compete with those vehicles. The Tesla Model Y is considered a premium luxury vehicle, so in reality it competes with more like BMW, Mercedes like an X3, Mercedes-Benz GLC. This thing is very fast, very smooth, very safe, one of the safest crossover SUVs on the road with its amazing passive and active safety features. This thing is unbelievably safe. So if you value safety and your family's safety, your friend's safety who are riding around with you, the Tesla Model Y, just for that reason, might be one to consider. But there's a whole lot of other reasons besides its safety to consider owning it, and we're going to talk about it right now without taking too long. I have a tendency to ramble on about these vehicles. Sometimes I can go 20 minutes. I'm trying to make these videos shorter on these Teslas, but there's just so much to talk about. They're so different than any other vehicle on the road, I can't help myself. The first thing you'll notice is we don't have an engine up here because it's an EV, so we have a frunk, which is an additional trunk, and it's very large. It's also a safety feature because you have a crumple zone that's 60% larger than a gas car. No engine here, so you have all this space to absorb crash energy in a frontal collision. That's part of the amazing safety of the Model Y. Going towards the rear, we have a power rear liftgate. Lots of cargo space back here, and of course you can fold down those second row seats flat. This has a camp mode, so it's a great camping vehicle. With the seats folded down, even someone like me who's 6'2", I could lay down here, sleep. The camp system allows you to use the infotainment system, climate control system, without sapping battery power, while other systems are running like a vehicle's idling or something like that. That's the magic of EVs. We have more storage on this side, another storage pocket on this side, very large. Then on top of that, we have a sub trunk right here. And then over here, we have additional storage. You could put like a battery charger or something like that. The space in this thing is absolutely amazing for its size. We have dual electric motors. There are a couple of different variations of the Model Y. This is a dual motor long range, so it has two engines. So it has two electric motors. It's like having two engines, makes it really fast. 0 to 60 is under 5 seconds. You get sports car level acceleration in your crossover SUV. And it's also a long range. So it has a large battery pack with a fully charged range of around 300 miles. Going back to space, look at all this headroom. I'm 6'2", I have a ton of headroom, ton of legroom. These things are fantastic for Uber Lyft vehicles. You have this huge glass roof panel to allow lots of natural light inside. Quite amazing. But the front seats are very comfortable as well. We have a wireless charging pad, nice elegant interior. The majority of the functionality is in the screen, so we're not overly cluttered by buttons and knobs. That's by design. If you have hard buttons and knobs, those are there forever. When your vehicle's 10 years old, you have 10-year-old buttons and knobs there. This screen is infinitely reconfigurable. Tesla is constantly updating it, adding features, changing the theme, changing the display. Recently, one feature they added is Grok. You have to sign up for premium connectivity or be connected to Wi-Fi to use it. Premium connectivity is great. I have it in my own Tesla. It's $10 a month. It basically gives you LTE cell data right to the vehicle, so you can stream music. You can use Grok. You can stream video too. You can watch Netflix, YouTube. You can't do that while you're driving, but you can do it while you're parked or supercharging. The Grok is really cool, and they've added a lot more features. They've added Zoom calls. They've added new ways to enjoy infotainment like TikTok and Twitch. They're constantly adding arcade games. They're constantly adding features to the toy box. Some are silly, some are functional. Like you can change the sound of the horn. Like for instance, you can change the sound of your horn to a goat. Oh, look, we have goats right up there. You also get live maps with the premium connectivity. You have the illustrated versions. You have amazing trip planner. So pretty much you can drive anywhere in the country because there are so many superchargers all around the United States. You can pretty much drive almost anywhere in the US, and the trip planner will figure the trip out for you. It'll tell you where to charge for, how long to charge for. So that takes all the range anxiety out of owning an EV. You can also find supercharging on your own. They're constantly adding superchargers. I think there's 6 within 10 miles of us. I mean, you can look in the map. I mean, they're just all over the place. Look at them all. They put them in major corridors, major highways and stuff like that. So, and with a 300-mile range, you know, you're going to charge at your house, so you're not going to really need to supercharge it that often. How many people drive 100 miles a day, let alone 300 miles a day? Your house is a gas station. It's like having an electric toothbrush. When you're done with your electric toothbrush, you put it on the charger, and the next time you're ready to use it, it's fully charged. Like an EV, you drive home, you plug it in, and then next time you're going to use your EV, you have a full tank of electricity, fully charged. And electricity is far cheaper, especially in the Pacific Northwest, versus paying for gas, getting your energy that way in a vehicle. And Teslas and EVs use energy much more efficiently. Even if you charge your vehicle in an area where they get, you know, the electricity from coal or other forms of, you know, dirty power, it's still going to be more energy efficient than a gas vehicle, even a hybrid. So us in the Pacific Northwest, we have some of the highest gas prices and some of the lowest utility rates because we get a lot of our energy from hydroelectric. So even more so, we can benefit from Teslas. You have fantastic parking cameras, and this has cameras all around it, which the autopilot system uses. Autopilot's traffic aware cruise control, which steers in its lane, moves with the flow of traffic. Absolute godsend. But these cameras also work in sentry mode, so while the vehicle's parked, it's a security system, so you can pull up live camera views on your phone. Your vehicle will warn you if there's suspicious activity around your vehicle. You can record it. The car will automatically record suspicious activity. And while you're driving, the car will basically have a 360 cam that's constantly recording data. So, and there's really no other vehicles that have all these features that can add these features, because it's the vertical integration of Tesla. They build their MCU, they build the brain that controls the car. They write their own firmware, where a lot of other car companies, they're relying on third parties to create this stuff. So there's a level of synergy with Tesla's connectivity that really no other vehicle manufacturer can get close to. There's some kind of getting close, kind of following Tesla's formula, like Rivian and Lucid, but pretty much all the other major auto manufacturers, they depend on third parties to make all this stuff and write the software. They're great at making the mechanical bits, not quite as much the software bits. You know, Toyota, Honda, GM, they're car manufacturers. They're good at building mechanical things. Tesla is too, but Tesla is also a tech company. So there we go. That's my little spiel about the Tesla Model Y. If you want to visit our YouTube channel, I got plenty of videos on Teslas and many other cool vehicles we've had. Rivians, Mustangs, Corvettes, diesel trucks, you name it, all sorts of cool walk-around videos. Thanks for watching. We're Scarff Ford. We've been in business 103 years, proudly serving the greater Salem Tacoma area, located in Auburn, Washington. We sell new Fords, new Isuzus, and a very wide variety of pre-owned vehicles. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.